Hello, and welcome to the local Lafourche. My name is Cody Gray, President and CEO of Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, the tourist commission for Lafourche Parish. And we're excited to have you join us here on a new episode of the local Lafourche, where each month we take you up and down our beautiful bayou to show you all of the new and exciting things that are happening right here in your own backyard. So we're going to jump right in today with what's new in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou and a new event that is coming to Lockport this weekend. The South Louisiana Wildfowl Carvers is holding their annual competition for the first time in Lockport. It's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, September 7th and 8th, and it is a very important event that features the art of wildfowl carving while also raising funds to preserve this culturally significant asset. Here to tell us more about this weekend's event and how you can get involved yourself and check out all of the great pieces of art that'll be on display is Mr. Dean Savoie, President for the South Louisiana Wildfowl Carvers. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Cody.
Absolutely. So we're very excited to see this event in Lafourche Parish this year down at the Lockport Recreation Center. But before we kind of get into what's happening, give us a little bit of information about who are the South Louisiana Wildfowl Carvers.
Yeah, the Wildlife Carvers, it started back in 2099 that a group of carvers got together and wanted to bring another show into the region. We've been trying to have this show for a couple of years now. With COVID and Hurricane Ida has been just about impossible.
Yes.
We ran into some issues, but we eventually got with the Recreation Center in Lockport, worked out a deal with them, and now we're going to have the event there.
Awesome. Well, we are glad to see it come to Lafourche. I know prior to this coming on, we were talking a little bit. You're also president for the Cajun Heritage Festival, correct?
Yes, I am.
So you've got two major events going on.
And I'm happy to say that we have elected a new president and a new vice president to take over the organization.
Good.
And it'll be in good hands when they relieve me of my duties at the end of the show.
Well, it's a very important, both of these events are extremely important to the culture and heritage of Lafourche Parish and really all of Louisiana.
It is, just in Lafourche Parish per capita, you probably have more carvers in Lafourche and Terrebonne area than anywhere in the nation. If you look at the family, you have the Whipples here from Berg, Terrebonne, and you have the VJs. The VJ family was very big. Of course, you have Tan Brunet, you have Carl Danoff, you have Robbie Mathern. You have a whole host of carvers that are from the South area. And we just excited to bring the show back to exhibit our carvings. It's another venue because if you lose this show, every decoy show that we lose part of our heritage.
That's right.
And we cannot lose anymore.
No, we can't. And we are very thankful for you and all of the board and all the volunteers of both events to really be preserving this heritage. So this weekend is the competition. Give us a little rundown about what's going to be happening Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday, the exhibit opens to the public at 10 a.m. They're going to have judging. During the day, we're going to have an awards presentation. We're not going to put a certain time on that. When we finish judging, then we're going to have the awards. And then we have about 20 vendors will be there showing their work. And if you like to get started on decoy collecting, come on over. There'll be plenty of people to talk to, steer you in the right direction, and maybe you have your first purchase.
That would be great.
And then Sunday, the doors open at 8 a.m. And we also gonna have a live auction at 1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're gonna have TiVo out there, the Cajun auctioneer. He comes down from Mississippi, believe it or not.
Well, good.
Yes, that's where he lives there now, but he comes down and takes care of it for us.
Very nice.
A very good auctioneer.
Yes.
We're gonna have a number 3 tub. Well, it's not a cocktail. It's a miniature decoy contest.
Okay.
It's be 4 inches, and those are going to be for a silent auction. You'll be able to purchase those.
Oh, okay, a silent auction.
Just be the high bid on that.
All right.
So we're going to have a live auction, and we're going to have a silent auction.
Okay.
And next year we're going to try to bring maybe a duck call contest.
Oh, that'd be great.
It might not be blowing the duck calls, but just like on the presentation of the duck call, the carving of the duck call.
Yeah.
But it has to be all handmade.
So very nice.
Yes. So no factory, no plastic. The only thing you're allowed is to read in a little piece of cork. That's it.
Okay.
But that's that's coming for next year.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be a whole day. It ends at 4 on Sunday.
Okay.
Hopefully people will come out.
Yeah, and that's at the Lockport Recreation Center. correct?
Lockport
Right there in
Recreation
Lockport.
Center.
And that's a beautiful building, and it's a newer building that
a newer
Parish built
building,
not too
yes.
long ago, and it's a great center.
Yes.
Great center.
Yes.
Now, I know y'all, I believe, are doing donations, or what is the cost? Is there a cost of entry to get in?
The donations will be $5 at the door.
Okay.
Kids, I believe, under 10 get in for free.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be a $5 donation. And I was talking about our heritage. The show's mission is to promote and encourage the heritage of South Louisiana. Period. Promote the talents of local carvers. Promote and encourage the art of wildfowl carving, and raise funds for the preservation of our art. Because once we lose any form of art,
That's right.
it's gone forever.
It's gone.
And, hopefully this will, entice younger people to get involved, because we still have people that do classes here.
Yes.
You have Jean A. Bear here in Lockport. You have Robin Mathern, not in Lockport, excuse me, in Terrebonne here. Robin Mathern in Lockport, and Carl Danos in La Rose.
Very nice.
So we still reaching out, and for our young carvers, we have to get them started early.
You certainly do. Well, Mr. Savoie, we appreciate you being here. We look forward to a great event this weekend. We encourage everybody to go out. If you're interested in decoy carving or want to start your own collection, this is the perfect place to do it. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you, Cody.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back with more of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit. We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back to the local Lafourche. Well, we are entering one of the best times of year here in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou, and while it might not quite feel like fall just yet, the fall festivals and event season is here. And kicking off the festivities this weekend is the Tawasi Antiques and Art Show, returning to the Warren J. Harang Municipal Auditorium in Thibodaux this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's an amazing event filled with tons of collectibles and antiques, jewelry, art, and so much more. Here to tell us more about this year's event and what you can expect is Miss Luci Morvant with Tawasi. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Cody.
Absolutely. So, we look forward to this event every year. It's the good kickoff to the fall festivals and event season. But some of the questions we get sometimes, it's an interesting name. A lot of people see Tawasi and don't necessarily know how to pronounce it. So I think it would be good to start this out with where did you all get your name, and what does Tawasi mean?
It means friend and helper. And this is going to be our 46th show, so we've been around for a while.
For a very long time.
The way that we got started with this was we were doing for fundraisers, selling greeting cards for $1 a box.
Oh my
and we
gosh.
had a member, her name was Martha Utley, and she said, we can do better, we can do more. We can do an antique show. And I say all these ladies were kind of like lambs to the slaughter, because they went, okay, we'll do it. And it is a lot of work.
It is.
But it's just so very rewarding. Last year, we made $15,000,
Wow.
and we're able to give 13 grants locally up and down the bayou. I went all the way to Golden Meadow with some. We had the Sixth Ward Middle School band that got one. Lafourche Arc, senior citizens. So everything we make goes back into our community.
And that's so important, and people need to recognize that, is that a lot of our festivals and events, yourselves included, provide so much to our local communities and provide direct support back to our parish and to organizations in our parish. So moving into this weekend's events, can you tell us a little bit about kind of the run of schedule, what's happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, the doors will open at 10 o'clock on Friday morning.
Okay.
And they will be open till 5. Probably going to have some rain, but that's never bothered us because you come in, you're under the auditorium roof. We have an amazing caterer, Jude Cancian from Assumption Parish, who'll be doing sandwiches and plate lunches every day. And you meet your friends there, and we have a little cafe area set up.
Okay.
You shop, you eat. You might then decide, let us have coffee and dessert and shop some more. We also have a raffle.
Excellent. I did want to bring up the raffle because that
And,
is a pretty unique item y'all are
Yes,
raffling off this
is
year.
Sapphire and Diamonds, and it was donated by Baldwin, who's taken part in our show for many years. We have 3 raffle items this year. We have a pair of pocket watch earrings where they use the back of the front of the pocket watch and make these earrings. And then the third prize is something in cast iron. And these dealers are from the Atlanta area.
Okay.
And the first year they were with us, I brought my grandmother's skillet and little cornbread stick pan, which they looked like they had been around a while. They refurbished them, and I couldn't believe the cost of the refurbishment, and they mailed them back to me.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so they'll be there.
Okay.
We have picket fences from Thibodeau.
Yes.
We have Judy Garrett with the gliding goat, who's been with us for many years. Kathy Tobler is our silver lady. She's been with us. The artist, we have E.A. Angelos, who is from our area.
Yes.
Lydia Says, who's also from our area. And then different artists that do religious things. So the women on the art committee have gotten very inventive, going and looking for these various artists.
No, I think it's a great collection of people from all over the South. I mean, some of the vendors, I usually attend it every year. It is so neat to see all of the different stuff from all over. I mean, it's not just necessarily here in the Tri-Parish area or in Louisiana. They're from Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. We see people come in from all over exhibiting different antiques and collectibles. It's a great event. So there is a cost to get in. So what is the cost to get in?
The cost is $10, but your ticket is good for all 3 days.
Perfect.
All 3 days.
Good. And we like to stress that too. It's not $10 per day. You pay it one time and you're there for the whole weekend. So you can come by and shop some more and eat some more and enjoy a good time. If people want to learn more about Tawasi or y'all's community involvement, where can they go to learn more about your organization?
You can go to our website, yes. And also this year on Sunday, we're going to have a flat screen. So if you want to watch the Saints game, and our caterer does tailgate food in addition to the sandwiches and the plate lunches. So, for the husbands that need to come see what the wife's interested in, but then they want to, see what's going on with the Saints, we've got that flat screen in a certain area.
Oh, that's perfect. You can shop, tailgate, all in one spot. Ideal. Well, Miss Luci, thank you so much for coming in. We wish you all much success with this year's event and look forward to many more years to come.
Thank you, Cody.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back with our final segment of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit? We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!
Welcome back to today's final segment. We know, as we've been talking about on today's show, we are gearing up for fall here in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. And aside from our many festivals and events that are coming back this year, and we're so glad to see that, it also means the return of football. The Colonels are back on the field and taking on teams from across the Southland Conference, and we are excited to have joining us here today Mr. Johnathan Terrell, Athletics Director. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for taking the time. I know the season's kicked off. It's a busy time of year for you right now, so thanks for making us a priority.
Yeah, no doubt.
We appreciate it.
Love the partnership, love everything that we do and what y'all do and how we do it together to make a good team.
Well, thank you. Well, I know everybody along the bayou is excited to see Colonel football back. So tell us a little bit about what we can expect this upcoming football season.
Well, I tell you, really good things we've had. I think they're predicted to be number one. Coach Rebo doesn't really like to talk about being predicted to be number one in the conference.
I know.
15 return. I think we had 15 or 16 returners, and he had about that many on the all-conference pre-selection team, which is awesome. Had a rough one last week against Louisiana Tech, a FBS school that we had a really good chance to win. Yeah. And I think everybody knows what's happening next week, that we play a little school up the bayou.
Just we're not even going to mention their name. You know?
Right.
We all know.
We all know who it is.
We all know who it is.
Yeah, that little school in Baton Rouge. But really good things, man. I think Coach feels good about the team with the leadership of the players that are returning. So. That's really exciting.
Well, we're happy to see it. Any specific games that y'all are really anticipating this year? I mean, obviously the one coming up this weekend is a big anticipation. The Ripple Rail Classic is always a favorite. I know we partner for stuff on that too. So any games specifically?
I tell you, we're away 3 weeks in a row. So to come back on September 21st, we would love for the crowd to be packed up for Mississippi Valley State.
That's right.
And that'll be our first home game. And I know people are asking, I got season tickets, but I don't know where they are. But, last year our first game was August 31st.
Oh, that's right.
At home. Yeah. And so it's September 21st, so pretty much a month away. So we'll have those season tickets. I think we'll have them start to be either be delivered or we'll start making phone calls here in the next week. So, but that'll be a big one to come to, as always. Northwestern State and McNeese. If you think of those games, it's not often that we play all three state schools at home. And this year we do. So it is really big to have everybody in the stands.
Everybody here in Thibodaux. That's what we want. We want everybody in the stands too. It's good. Yeah. So I know, aside from football season, I know there's a lot of other stuff that athletics is working on. Y'all are always involved in so much and doing so much. And every time I look on social media or drive by, there's something new going on. Yeah. So tell us a few other, exciting things that y'all have going on over at athletics.
Yeah. So, we have the new women's sports complex that's about to happen, which is softball and soccer. Yep. That'll be started up. We have a new baseball. I always want to say coach is committed. That's just funny because that's who I think of every time I think of baseball. But we have baseball's new complex that's coming. It'll be the Henry Lafont Senior Complex that'll be happening here soon, and a lot of really good things that are happening. We'll be hosting tennis.
That's right.
And for a conference conference championships, Southland Conference Championships will be held at the Thibodaux Regional Health Systems Complex.
That'd be great.
And the mid-year of beach volleyball. Speaking of volleyball, Cody, this Thursday and Friday we play home. Be our first home games for volleyball. We play Grambling and maybe Lamar. It just got changed to like within a couple hours ago.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll have our home games on Thursday and Friday. So good for them to be home. They've been on the road playing at an Alabama State tournament. So in soccer tonight, we play Troy State tonight today at 4 o'clock. So.
Oh my gosh, man, it is.
We are moving at 100 miles an hour.
Moving and grooving. I was about to say it is. It's 90 miles an hour, and I know. I mean, you have an amazing staff there. I mean, we work with them quite a bit, and y'all are always very dedicated to athletics, to the university, to Thibodaux, to the parish, and to the supporters of athletics as well. And it's amazing to see.
Well, we have been very, very fortunate, very blessed to have such a great community to work with and great partners. And so really, really excited about that. But, the good things is about the student athletes and the coaches that are leading the program. So excited for the future of Nicholls Athletics. And I say it every time, go to GoCardinals.com and get your season tickets.
That's it. Well, you already went right ahead of me. We were going right into, all right, we want everybody to be in the stands this season. We want everybody to be out supporting Nicholls Athletics. We want everybody to be out there supporting these student athletes, this football team, and where that's going to take us this year. Who knows, right?
You never know.
I don't want to say it.
You never know where
it's going to go.
You never know where it's going to go. We're coming off of back-to-back conference championships in baseball, a conference championship in football, and a runner-up in the conference tournament for basketball, for men's basketball. There's just a lot of good things happening, and I always can, give the credit to those head coaches that are running those programs.
That's right. Well, we're glad they're here. We're glad they're at Nicholls. We're glad to see this success, and these are the positive things that we want people to know about, that everybody should be proud of this right here in their backyard, that's representing our area really well. All right, so purchase tickets.
GoCardinals.com. Go purchase your season tickets if you don't have them. Your tailgate spots, your parking passes.
You got it.
Getting ready to, after this week, getting ready to go on sale for basketball season tickets. So be ready, because we have good things coming ahead at Nicholls State University.
All right, that's what we want. You heard it, everybody. Go purchase your tickets. JT, thanks so much for being here, man. We appreciate it, and wish everybody the best of luck this season.
We appreciate you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And that's a wrap for today's show. We appreciate you tuning in. But before you go, be sure to visit us at LACajunBayou.com or follow along on social media at LA Cajun Bayou. From all of us at Louisiana's Cajun Bayou Tourism, we appreciate you tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you back here again next month for a brand new episode of the local Lafourche.
You gotta try this. And some of those. Ooh, and definitely that. You won't be disappointed, but just know you can only get it here. Up and down Louisiana's Cajun Bayou in Lafourche Parish. Y'all come visit. We're just 35 miles south of New Orleans. Hungry? Let's eat!